So today's lesson is summarizing what we've been doing with tables. And so what they do is, I think today they flipped a coin to see how many times they got heads and tails, and then they paired up with someone else and they had to make a table showing their data. And so I've made it a different one. On their homework, they get some data written down for them, and they have a blank, completely blank table that they have to fill in. And so I'm going to do that here, just kind of show you what they mean by it. So your table's kind of set up. I tried to keep it somewhat similar so that it's not too much of a stretch here. And so instead of tossing a coin like they do in the homework, I am showing my two daughters playing cards. And these are either they got a black card or a red card in their hand. And so first off, I put their names on the table. So here's Ella's data and here's Maya's data. And we're keeping track of whether they got a black card or a red card. And if I look at Ella's numbers here, so if I look, I'm counting how many blacks. So 1, 2, 3. So she got 3 black cards. And then I count how many red cards. She got 1, 2, 3, 4 red cards. Okay, so I put a 4 there. And then for Maya, she got how many black cards? 1, 2, 3, 4 black cards. And how many red cards? 1, 2, 3. So she got 3 red cards. All right, so there's my table. I filled in my headings telling me what we're looking at here. I filled in who we're talking about, and then I filled in each part of the cells. Okay, now then you ask, 2 questions that could be answered using your table and give answers. So I might say, well, how many cards does Ella have total? Or I can say, how many more black cards does Maya have? Oh, I didn't do a very good job, did I? Because I'm supposed to give information ahead of time. So we say Ella has 3 black and 4 red cards. How many cards total does she have? Remember, the idea is that they don't have to look at the table to get the data. The question itself has the data in it. Or I could say Ella has 3 black cards. Maya has 4 black cards. How many more black cards does Maya have than Ella? Okay, and then the rest of your worksheet there on that side is talking about, another table, just like the other days where you have to fill in the missing information. It's really nothing different. Just remember to know, what do your cells mean? What are these things talking about? Just getting that understanding before they start filling in numbers is so important. And then writing 2 comparison problems. Remember, comparison are saying more than or less than. How many more cards does Maya have than Ella has? That kind of thing. And of course, giving that information before you write that down. They don't give you much room though, do they? So, squeeze that in there somehow. I don't know where you're supposed to write those things, but... And then on the other side, you're just solving each problem with adding or subtracting. Show your work on the side. If they can draw a picture, whatever you need to do to make that work. So, the other thing too is you guys could flip a coin and practice doing this if this was struggling. If they found it easy, no need to work on it anymore. But if they didn't find it easy, I really do suggest practicing getting a coin, flipping it, or playing a little card game and passing it back and forth and seeing how many you have and writing down your data. All right, good luck.